The 3 best action cameras compared. A lot of side-by-side footage, analyzing hardware, software and testing most of their functions in this 10-round battle in order to find out which is the best. Let's go! Hey, really nice to meet you. How are you doing today? My name is Michael. On the channel we inspect a lot of cool and fresh tech, and these are the 3 best action cameras, at least by the time I'm recording this. The GoPro Hero 11, the DJI Osmo Action 3, and this here is the Insta360 One RS. I'm actually working on this project for a while, wanted to give myself enough time to try and thoroughly test each one of these 3 action cameras in order to be able to share with you a lot of practical examples, a lot of experience, to make you walk through in their ecosystems. Doesn't matter we talk about software or accessories or overall performance, and yes, of course, this is going to be a comparison, but not the usual kind of comparisons where we put side by side some footage. Actually, we're looking deeply into a lot of components with a simple goal: to help you to find out which is the better fit for you. The first major topic to mention is the build quality. We have here 3 very well designed action cameras, and each one of them has its own identity and signature of the build. GoPro keep the same set of materials and shapes since Hero 6, rubberized texture, plastic body, but it is of extremely high quality and durability. Waterproof without the case, access to the battery and the microSD card happens within seconds. Similar is the condition of DJI Osmo Action 3. It is resembling the design of the first generation of the Osmo Action, and it was the first one to introduce a real colorful display on the front. It is now the first adding a colorful touchscreen on the front. Some of the elements are metal made and it feels a little heavier than all the rest, but in fact GoPro weighs a few grams on top of it. You can also remove the front lens, just as you can do for the Hero 11. The most interesting out of the 3 is Insta360's One RS. It's based on modules. You can switch their positions and point the display backwards or forwards, and you can upgrade some of these modules. Within seconds, Insta360 One RS turns from a regular action camera into a 360-degree camera. As a really annoying drawback, I would point to the side door. But since the topic here is about the build quality, I personally feel best when I'm holding the DJI Osmo Action 3, so rewarding it with a point in this round. Next comes the internal hardware. For some of the components we have a clue thanks to the photos on the FCC website. This time I'm going to review the cameras in a reversed order. Insta360 has a half-inch image sensor in its boosted mode and processor, which is likely Ambarella made, but this is not confirmed. We know for sure that the maximum resolution is 4K 60 frames per second. DJI Osmo Action 3 upgrades on top of that, doubling the frame rate in 4K, reaching the remarkable 120 frames per second. It's equipped with a slightly larger image sensor and should theoretically offer slightly better image quality. Once again, DJI managed to keep us in the dark about the actual models of image sensor and processor, but combination seems to be quite capable. Although, when it comes to the low light footage comparison, there definitely is a lot more to wish from it. GoPro Hero 11 brings a few new hardware upgrades as compared to the previous generation. This includes a new image sensor, which is an iteration of the old one. However, the upgrade is big enough to let you rotate it 360 degrees and still maintain the horizon level, and that's just insane. Adding the possibility to record up to 5.3K in 60 FPS is one more reason to announce it as the winner in this round. Since we now know enough about the hardware, let's see if daytime performance is going to match the expectations. Besides image quality, we're going to compare the effectiveness of the image stabilization as well. Insta360 provides 2 options: the in-camera EIS, called Flow State, or using their smartphone app or PC software to apply in post-production additional stabilization. Both scenarios feel great, with the latter one taking a bit more time. However, my opinion is that DJI do a better job than that with their rock-steady implementation. And maybe GoPro is the strongest with a Hypersmooth 5.0. We have to admit that in each one of these scenarios, image stabilization is superb and each one of the camera produces fantastic quality. Basically, there is no need to think of buying a gimbal. In terms of details, to me seems like Insta360 has slightly better image quality as compared to DJI Osmo Action 3, better dynamic range, better clarity. On the other hand, GoPro is the king, because it preserves greater amount of details even in just 4K resolution. In low light? Well, maybe we can do a blind test for this round. Again, assessing the dynamic range, clarity, colors, details, and of course the stabilization. Here are all three of the cameras. Now, side by side, if I say that the winner is the footage on the right side because it's superior in each and every way, and then put it side by side with this footage, I would say this time the winner is on the left. So if you agree with me that in this example GoPro has the better image quality, and knowing that we have agreed that Insta360 is the better one in the previous comparison, I would say that DJI have a lot to catch up with, because Osmo Action 3 seems to be the worst performing out of the three in low light conditions. I've also compared the battery life, recording in 4K, maximum bitrate for each of the cameras, same conditions in frame rates and stabilization on with all the three of them. If any of the previous rounds has seemed to be subjective, here we are basing our research on hard evidence. DJI Osmo Action 3 shines in this round. Microphone testing in this round, but not only. Because besides the audio quality, you can also notice the video quality. It's a very challenging environment because of the dynamic range. And I've picked this hoodie on purpose because it's close to white, kind of the nightmare of most photographers and videographers. And you can also notice the grade of stabilization, which one has the most effective image stabilization when it comes to a real-life vlogging scenario. So we start with the GoPro Hero 11. Traditionally, the GoPro series have amazing microphone quality because of the compression and the way GoPro are tuning the sound. If you prefer an external solution, it is supported through a dongle, which costs between $50 and $70, so that's rather expensive. Now, switching to DJI Osmo Action 3, which is yet another action camera with excellent audio quality. It has a few different modes about tuning the microphone and also supports an external microphone solution. As for the Insta360 One RS, out of the three, I believe it has the most modest performance, but also supports an external microphone. There have been a few firmware updates enhancing the microphone quality, and it does support connecting AirPods or other Bluetooth wireless earbuds so that you can use them for microphone input. So, which of these three action cameras do you like the most in terms of audio quality? You can comment down below. And if you're seeking for a comparison against a proper external lavalier microphone and an external recording solution, and all of that costs only $100, yeah, that's quite a significant difference, and I would say it really is worth the money investing into an external recording solution. Concerning user interface and touchscreen operation, gotta try to keep it short. Two displays, both of which are touch-based, the never-freezing, super responsive flavor of DJI's user interface, and the so tidy and functional menus guarantee its first place. DJI Osmo Action 3. As for GoPro, we have the well-visible main screen, the slightly annoying scrolling functions, and not that well-grouped features, especially compared to the DJI Osmo Action series, but I can still recommend it for being excellent. A front selfie screen is also available, and overall, GoPro are as usual strong about user interface. Insta360 have a much smaller single display, which can however easily point to the front side of the camera too. While there are a bunch of easy-to-access menus, I do feel that the screen size is a limitation which worsens the overall positive user experience. As for accessories, well, this is the part which is most subjective because different people have different style of using an action camera, therefore different needs. We can divide the accessories into two big groups: the official ones that the manufacturers offer to you on their websites, and the aftermarket alternatives, which can often be a lot cheaper. As a starter, DJI Osmo Action 3, which at this point of time doesn't have such a wide variety of accessories, but as usual, DJI products are known for being made of excellent quality. Insta360 have some of the most interesting offerings, which are at the same time super functional and creative. But GoPro has been setting the trends for many years now, so if you're looking for an action camera with the most available accessories, regardless original or not, this is it. So it's the winner. Hopping through the smartphone apps for the next round, it could be the key for choosing the right action camera for you. Let me start with the mighty winner from the previous round. GoPro have the Quick app. Great for creating media on the go, but also for controlling your action camera. Quick has been consistent through the years, also provides cloud backup option, and feels that it could be a strong selling point for GoPro. Furthermore, if you order the GoPro subscription, you can get some of the accessories at a discounted price, besides the cloud storage you can count on, so it's a decent choice. DJI have a similarly good smartphone app, however no cloud option included yet. The app is not available on Google Play Store because of the weird sanctions against DJI. This means that if you have an Android smartphone, you have to download the DJI Mimo app from their official website, something that existing customers are already used to. I really like the app because of its simplicity, the clean and understandable interface. DJI are, in my opinion, masters about providing best-in-class user experience. And last but not least, Insta360 software is my personal favorite. The smartphone app is so colorful and inspirational, and very well oriented towards creating and sharing content on the go. It's just amazing how easy Insta360 make exporting and editing a video or doing some awesome looking creative shots. I love the AI option for manipulating the sky or adding some weird feeling effects. Just play around and you're going to be amazed. Also, there's a PC software to count on. The Insta360 Studio is for professional-oriented editors looking for a compact action camera. Besides adding stabilization or removing grain and adjusting the FOV, Insta360 also offers plugins for popular video editing solutions like Adobe Premiere Pro. So I'm a little torn between GoPro with its awesome cloud storage offer and extra features and Insta360's fresh take on the software side. Here, I'm gonna follow my own bias and give the win to Insta360 because they provide all of that for free. As for price comparison, Insta360's RS with the latest 4K boosted lens costs $299. If you add a 360-degree lens mod, this goes up to $550. DJI offer the Osmo Action 3 for $329, and GoPro charges $499 for the Hero 11. During Black Friday, $269 for One RS, the regular price of $329 was kept for the Osmo Action 3, and GoPro have discounted Hero 11 down to $399. I'm giving you this information in case you have the time and patience to wait for some good deals and discounts. So, in the end, which one of these three is so far your personal favorite? Well, before you make the final decision, because obviously whatever is important to me could be totally irrelevant to you, so I would say, in order to make the best choice, sit down and write down 5 or 10 really important characteristics or features and then parse each one of these three contenders through your shortlist, and then I think the decision is going to become really obvious. Because each one of these three action cameras is really solid and each one of them has some very interesting and unique features. If we take, for instance, the Insta360 One RS, which is their 2022 release, it's pretty capable, has modular design, and the very unique opportunity to remove some of the mods and actually replace them by easily turning it into a 360 panoramic spherical camera. Other than that, pretty solid firmware, a lot of interesting features. I think it has the best smartphone app. You have the smallest display out of all and just a single display, but you get really the versatility that you might be looking for. And something that is important for many people, it's the most affordable out of all. DJI Osmo Action 3 is also a very solid choice. From all the three reviewed, I do believe this has the best build quality and can sustain serious shocks. Also, if you already have a DJI drone and you're kind of used to color grading the DJI drone footage, you're gonna like that because there really is consistency among DJI products, especially when it comes to color science. Last but not least, the GoPro Hero 11. which is the king of slow motion, and I think we can all agree that out of the 3 action cameras, this has the best image quality. From professional standpoint, I think, given the consistency with previous generations, it has the best color grading options, and also the ability to record in 5.3K up to 60 frames per second, which gives you a lot more opportunities for doing things in post-production. So, which of these 3 action cameras is your own personal favorite? You can let me know down in the comment section below. And also 2 more things I'm going to ask you for. When you share which is your favorite, please let me know which is your favorite, but also your least favorite feature, so that it helps me to make these kind of comparisons even better in the future. So that's everything for today. I really hope this video has been helpful. If that's the case, maybe you can give us a like. My name is Michael. Look forward to see you in the next one. Bye!